Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, just made a video about the zombie apocalypse blades of cold steel, and I said I would make another one of the knives I would actually grab from my collection. I don't consider folders as a worthy addition to this. They're a backup knife. I would not have folders as my primary knives. I don't use them as a primary knife. I'd have several in my pockets, but they'd be my normal Riats or Wies, whatever. I'd have several of them in my pockets, but that's neither here nor there. As I mentioned in my other video, my Agassi would be my primary weapon. That'd be what I'd be using most of the time, because you can use it in short combat, close quarters combat, or gives you a little bit more room because of the short handle. It can be used both long and short. Cold steel trench hawk. It's a beast. Designed specifically for one thing, and that's smashing things. This one is designed as a combat axe. It's it just goes about its business. It just wrecks things, and that's what what I'd mostly use as my wrecking tool. Spike on one end, axe on the other. I put a thing. It is starting to degrade. I'm going to have to replace it, but it's a bitch to get on there. It's really hard, and this is why it splits, because it's really hard to get over the lump there. So yeah, I'll just keep going with it at the moment. This thing works really well. That spike will go that deep into phone books, no dramas. Same as the axe. I really love this thing. It is such a destruction tool. I always put this on the wrong way. It goes really well. The only thing I don't like about it is that thing there. I'd probably work out a better system of carrying it. Other two knives, my Von Temsky, /7mm spine, 15N20 steel. It's just a beast. It's a fighting knife. It's all it is. I put camo form and then put a Ranger band over the end of it. Works really well now. That thing is just designed for one thing, and that's everything to do with what a Bowie is for. It's a fantastic knife. That one's my Power Eagle. This is the old version, the 5160 Power Eagle. Camo form the handle, got it thickened up really well. 1/4 inch spine, that shape, it just works really well. If I had to have one knife that I just wanted to carry out into the bush, this would be the one I'd carry. It's a beautiful big knife from Tops, and it just works really well. Out of all the choppers I've got, this is the one that seems to work the best. I've done a lot of chopping tests against every other knife that I own. This one outperforms all of them. That flat grind, it just chops really well. Fantastic. Really, really good knife. Fantastic. I used to be a big fan of the camo form, but the problem with it degrades over time. So yeah, that's the only problem with it. So yeah, I've camo formed a lot of the stuff on the sheath and that, but yeah, just the chemoform just degrades over time. So yeah, that's no good. But anyway, and now my picks, I'd probably have those three, maybe. I don't know. As far as it goes, that in the car, and then carry those three. That's a lot of weight. It's simple as that. Yeah, that's the only thing with all they're all pretty big, heavy stuff. So you want to be light, and that's not including your firearms. So yeah. But anyway, for melee weapons, that's you're pretty well covered with any of those. But that's what I would carry if out of my collection. They're the ones I'd go for because they're proven combat weapons. Like that's the Zulus showed the British what this is all about. The Equala. Von Temsky showed in New Zealand what that's all about, and yeah, this one's it's a wrecking machine. Like they're just fantastic. Yeah, they're really good. Polypropylene handles. A lot of people go on about them, but yeah, they last all right. They're not too bad at all. Yeah, you can replace them. That's what I like about them. Probably you could even replace it with a metal one if I wanted to. Like it just take the bolts out and replace them with a metal one. But yeah, if I wanted to, they transfers a lot of vibration. That's the only problem with them. But anyway, I do like these sort of things. It's just a bit of fun. You just ignore the zombie bit and just go with a bit of fun. That's what these ones are about. But yeah, the main reason I jumped on this is I've been watching The Walking Dead over again. So yeah, me and my son are watching it, sitting down watching it at the moment. So yeah, I thought and we've been discussing what we'd carry, and I always said this would be my main one. Like the Equalas are probably one of the best ones you could do, or a short boar spear or something. So yeah, but yeah, they're the ones I'd probably carry if I out of my collection. They'd be my choice. But as I said, pocket knives, I don't consider them a viable option as far as your primaries, because the locks, once you put a folding mechanism into them, they're just a weak point, and you'll end up snapping them as soon as you put them under a little bit of pressure. And I don't care, even with a triad lock, you will end up snapping them. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching.